Okay, great. All right. Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. Alhamdulillah. Alhamdulillah Rabbil Alameen. Wassalatu wassalamu ala khairul mursaleen. Muhammadin al-Nabi al-Ummi wa ala alihi wa sahbihi ajma'in. Amma ba'd, yaqulu Allahu ta'ala fil Quran al-Kareem. Inna Allaha wa malaikatuhu yusalluna ala nabi. Ya ayyuha alladhina amanu sallu alayhi wa sallimu tasliman. Allahumma salli ala Sayyidina Maulana Muhammad sallallahu alayhi wa sallam. I'd like to open with our favorite hadith. A free human being is free in all circumstances. Should a misfortune befall him, he bears it with patience. That is sabr. If calamity strikes him, they do not shatter him. If taken captive and subdued, he turns hardship into ease, as was the case of Joseph. The truthful and trustworthy. His freedom saved him from harm, although he was enslaved, subdued, and imprisoned. The darkness of the pit, the dread, and whatever befell him did not harm him until God favored him and made him insolent, or made the insolent tyrant who had been his master his slave. Then God made him his apostle, and through him was merciful to a people, and this way patience is followed by good. So be patient and reconcile yourself to patience in order to be rewarded. We've been talking about different subjects. Maybe soon we'll talk about the fear of Allah, kibr, arrogance. All of those illnesses that can be acquired to destroy our servitude to Allah, and also to make us captive of the shaitan. Because there's a war going on all the time. It's the war of haq and batil, truth and falsehood. Truth is on one side and batil is on the other. So we have to endeavor constantly to stay on the side of righteousness or goodness. So this hadith is a good prelude to our subject for today, which is the stages of Islamic revolution. Islamic revolution or revolution is usually a sudden change that people look up, people are in the street, heads roll, and there usually might be a violent transition and a violent revolution. So revolution usually is thought of as something that's quick and drastic. Evolution is a slow, long-range process that we evolve to certain stages. Now, we believe that in revolution, there's a process of evolution. In what we're living through today, there's a combination of revolution and evolution. It's very possible that the revolution in Iran might have been, of course, it was definitely the last revolution of the 20th century, and most dynamic, and not only is it long lasting, but it's long lasting as far as its original ideas are concerned. When Agha Soleimani was assassinated a couple of months ago, when you looked at Iran, you could be transported back to the first days of the revolution. The same zeal, the same enthusiasm, the same hope, and the same aspirations was right there, visible and alive. It looked like it, it sounded like it, and it was. It revived that spirit of revolution all over Iran and also throughout those countries associated with Iran. We always talk about these strategic countries, you know. We talk about Iran, Iraq, and Syria all the time, but we don't never leave out Yemen, Palestine, all of those. We don't leave out the Triangle of Terror, America, Saudi Arabia, and the Zionist State of Israel. No, we're all inclusive. Not only is our verbalization inclusive, things that we talk about, they're inclusive. But our research and our experimentation is inclusive. That's why we're able to carry on this struggle constantly with a seamless flow. I'd like to just read a little something here. It talks about research. Research to search. Scientific or scholarly investigation. Scientific or scholarly investigation. Close, careful study. That is research. To study thoroughly. So we've always looked at our situation as a research institution. Okay? Therefore, one of the steps that we're making is we're going to challenge, no, we're not, we're going to, we're already challenging the institutions that exist today, whether it's educational, whether it's informative, whether it's the media, whatever it is, whether it's Islamic, you know, where is your position? What is your position based on what's happening in the world today? When we look at that, we say, we challenge all of y'all. That's what we're doing right on here. And we're going to have more DVDs specifically to challenge the research institutions. Oh, you're not looking around and paying attention to what's happening in the world? Well, we are. We're paying attention, right? And we're verbalizing. We're speaking about it. See, a lot of times they say if you verbalize events or verbalize certain things, because we all do self-talk, you know. But most of our self-talk is basically negative. Oh, you're not that smart. Oh, you stumble over a thing. Oh, you mispronounce something. Oh, and so most of our self-talk is negative. Now, many believe that when you verbalize yourself, it's just like in sports. If you keep your eye on, the main thing is to keep your eye on the ball, not only where it is, but where it's probably going to go. That's what they talked about Gretzky when he's talking about the puck, where it's going to go. Not where it is now, but visualize where it's going to go. Well, also in social psychology, in religion, in the political arena, not only where you are now, but where are you going to go? Where are we going to go? So this verbalization and visualization, if you only visualize what you don't want, And that's it. Guess what? If you keep looking, you ride your bicycle and you keep looking at that stick in the thing, you know, right, what are you going to do? You're going to run over the doggone stick because you're just looking at it, you know. So if you verbalize only that stick, that's what you're going to get. That's what a lot of people think. But that's negative verbalization. But positive verbalization is you verbalize your dreams, aspirations, where you want to go, where you want to be, how you want your world to be. It backs to writing your own book, that you have the ability to write your book of your future life yourself. Allah give us that ability. Or if our vision of the future coincides with the will of Allah, we got it going on. But see, we have to visualize that. Because a lot of the stuff, there's hadith on the, of course we know the one that Allah said to believers as they expect of me. But there's also hadith that nothing can change the qadr of Allah except dua, right? There's nothing that can change the whole qadr of Allah except duas. And there's no barrier between who? Between Allah and the da'i, the one that's asking. The oppressed is what the hadith say. Actually, we're in good shape. We're in good shape technically, and you can see it. See, it's what people thinking about when they look at us, right? When they look at us, what's in their brain? If they got oppression and the boss man did this and he gonna do that, they got, they scared to death. But suppose they got another view. They have done their research. They have done their study, and one of the things about research is, of course, it's dictionary meaning. Experiment. Test performed to demonstrate a known truth. Examine the validity of a thesis. To ascertain the efficiency of something previously untried. Nobody have came in front of boss man directly, running their mouth 24 hours a day, right? Telling them where he is and telling them where he's going. He may look at and say, I ain't going there. Well, boss man, you don't read your religious scriptures. Remember, especially a lot of people not even reading the Bible. Floods, hurricanes, tornadoes, wars, rumors of war, all that's in their book, the Bible. All right? So, the language of today is not the same language. It means the same thing, but now they're talking about quantum physics, right? Psychology, sociology, right? Those are the things that's the vocabulary. So when they're watching the news and they say a global virus is going around. I remember when we talked about China, that's almost a couple of months ago. We said we hope China develop a vaccine because it hadn't hit big yet. Now they call it 2019. That means they've been down with this for a long time. No telling how far back in 2019 they was down with this. But look where it hit first. It hit with China. Then the next thing was Iran, right? Okay. Just because they don't talk about it over here don't mean the world is not talking about it. But we've been researching, we've been studying, we've been experimenting, And our experiments show that they're short-ranged in their thinking. They think short-range now. Even in business, they got to have something about a quarter. Even the stock market was headed down last Friday, and you could see it would jump 500 points. That means they just dropped a ton of money. White folks say they dropped $1 trillion. $1 trillion in the market. The banks. Because you know, Don, he brought all the bankers there and told, don't y'all worry, we're going to look out for you. And the other white folks said, this is deja vu. Too big to fail all over again. Don't worry, people ain't sleep this time. This time, this could be, can you still hear me pretty good? Yeah. This could be global training. Global training for what? All the things we talk about. See, Allah gets you ready for whatever fight you're going to have. If the world is going through certain changes right now, certain quarantines and certain things of that nature, right? The whole world is doing it. Well, there's going to come a time in the near future where we're going to have to slow down voluntarily. That's what this might be training for. Why? Boss man can spread a little disease in a certain country, but he cannot control it. He don't think through. He didn't think through, well, we're having conflict with China on trade. If we slow China down, that means we'll reconstitute ourselves and we'll be da-da-da-da. They didn't think it through. The dummies didn't think it through. If China slowed down, the whole world would slow down, right? And it caught on fire so fast that the next 3 days later, whole Italy. You know, a lot of people don't think much about Italy, but Italy is a world producer. It always has been. Italy is probably one of the biggest economies in the world after, of course, the U.S., UK, France, Germany, and Italy. I mean, they rolling, you know, they rolling. So when they have a quarantine on the whole of Italy, you know, I was watching something, you know, 40 is 40 in Spanish. Quarantine is 40 in Italian. And that's where the word comes from, 40 days of quarantine. 40. Yeah, that's where the word comes from. That they've been quarantining people for a long time. And the Muslims have quarantines. The Hadith, if there's a disease spreading in a certain, don't go in and don't let nobody come out. Stay put. You know. So, this comprehensiveness, they got people that specialize in certain knowledge. Certain people down in economy, and most people, when they go into medicine, they take general medicine, but they specialize in certain points. In economics, people also specialize. They specialize in certain points. Okay, we have a general approach. Although we're doing serious research, we still have a general approach because we have to specialize in everything. Why? Because the problems today are